Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, how are you, Sher?
I'm fine. So, how are you today, everybody?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, you all fine, all right? Happy breakfast?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because breakfast is the one of important thing before we start the class. It will our comfortable.
Siapa yang pencurian? Siapa?
Before we start the class, I want to check first your attendance. So I want to ask you one by one. Mr. Kamaluddin, are you there?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam, Bu Tuti.
Okay.
Mr. Darsofyan, are you there?
Present, sir.
Okay, I think all of you are in the class, right? Okay. English is the one important thing that you have to learn. Ya. Jadi bahasa Inggris itu penting untuk kalian pelajari untuk membantu kehidupan kalian sehari-hari. Apalagi sekarang Lombok will be the most tourism destination in the world. So you have to prepare yourself to be a good English speaker. Yeah. Okay, are you ready? Everybody?
Ready, sir.
Ready,
sir.
Okay.
Ready, sir.
I want to show you a picture. Wait a minute. Okay. Have you seen that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I want to ask you, what information that you got from that picture? What do you think about the picture? Anybody?
Sangkuriang, sir.
Sangkuriang,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, Sangkuriang.
Fairy tale.
Fairy tale. Tale.
Legenda, sir. Legenda.
Yeah?
Legenda
Legend?
Sangkuriang.
Legend? Maybe. Okay, what else? What? Can you speak again?
Cerita rakyat.
It is a legend, sir.
Legend.
Iya, atau cerita dengan layak. Cerita orang tua dulu, begitu, Pak Guru.
Okay. Maybe we can generalize with folk tale, ya, cerita-cerita rakyat, ya, cerita rakyat, cerita dari daerah. Nah, that's a folk tale. Now I want to give you worksheet. Please open the worksheet. And then we will make a small group consists of maybe four students each group. So you can make a group first because we will work in group. So have you opened the worksheet?
Go. Two Indian person.
Okay, have you opened it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, please look at the direction. Yeah. Reactivity. Before watch the video, student prepare it. So prepare your notebook and your pen to write any information that you get from the video. And then in the activity 1, verify your answer. Yeah, you can by listen me to read again slowly, and then fill the blank on the worksheet. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to show you a video, and please pay attention to the video and your worksheet.
Measure the things around us. First, personal things
You ready?
in classroom. Second thing in our living room. Things in
Sanctuary. Once upon a time in West Java, Indonesia, lived a princess named Dayang Sumbi. She was beautiful and kind-hearted. Her hobby was weaving cloth, but sometimes she could be very lazy. One day, her weaving tool fell, but she was too lazy to get it herself. She shouted out, "Can anybody help me get my tool? If you are a female, I will take you as my sister. If you are a male, I will marry you." A male creature came, but it was a dog. His name was Tumung. He happily brought her the tool to her. Dayang Sumbi was very surprised, but she kept her promise. She married the dog. Tumung was actually a man who had been cursed by a witch to become a dog. But at certain times Tumung could turn back to be normal man. Their only son, Sangkuriang, was soon born, and he grew up to be a handsome and healthy boy. He always played with his very loyal dog, Tumung. He did not know that he was actually his father, because Dayang Sumbi hid the secret from him. Sangkuriang liked to hunt in the wood, first with Tumung. One day, Dayang Sumbi asked him to bring home a deer's heart, but after hunting several days, he could not find any deer in the wood. He didn't want to disappoint his mother and was thinking hard how to bring home a deer's heart. Suddenly he had a very bad idea. He killed Tumung, then he brought his heart home and gave it to Dayang Sumbi. Sangkuriang could not cheat her. She knew it was Tumung's heart, so she got very angry and hit Sangkuriang's forehead with a piece of wood and told him to leave. With a bad wound on his forehead, Sangkuriang left the village. Many years later, Sangkuriang grew up to be a powerful man. One day he went back to his village. He met a beautiful young woman there, and he fell in love with her at the first sight. It was Dayang Sumbi. She never got older because she had been granted eternal youth by the gods. Sangkuriang did not know that she was his mother, so she came to her and proposed to marry her. When he walked closer to her, Dayang Sumbi got very surprised. She saw the scar in Sangkuriang's forehead, and soon she knew that he was her son, who left her a long time ago. She told him the truth and tried hard to explain it to him, but he did not believe her. She did not want to break his heart, so she accepted his proposal but gave him an impossible thing to do. She wanted him to build a lake and a boat in just one night. Sung Kuryang agreed, because he knew that he could make it with the help of his genies. By midnight he finished the lake and then started making the boat. Young Soom Bee was thinking hard to find a way to fail him. Before dawn, she asked the people in the village to burn the woods in the east, and the light made all the cocks crow. Thinking that the night would be over soon, the genies ran fast and left Sung Kuryong before the boat was finished. Sung Kuryong realized that Young Soom Bee had cheated him. He got very angry and he kicked the boat upside down. It gradually became a mountain and it is now known as Mount Tungku.
Okay, student, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, after you watch video, you finish watch video, please. I will give you 5
Hi
minutes.
guys, em Thachida Bunchawalit. My nickname
Sorry.
is Somo. Em
I will give you 5 minutes to fill the blank, and after that we will check. Okay. Silakan isi LKPD-nya, isi titik-titiknya dulu berdasarkan video yang kalian tonton. I will give you 5 minutes, okay? Okay, time's over. Please look at your worksheet. I will read the story again with slower, and then check your answer on the worksheet and verify that. If there are any correction, please correct it, and jika ada yang belum terisi juga, you can fill. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Sangkuriang. Once upon a time in West Java, Indonesia, lived a princess named Dayang Sumbi.
Guru menunjukkan gambar.
She was beautiful and kind-hearted.
Dua mengamati.
Her hobby was weaving clothes,
Tiga.
but sometimes she grew very lazy. One day, a weaving tool fell, but she was too lazy to get it herself. She shouted out, "Can anybody help me to get my tool? If you are female, I will take you as my sister, and if you are male, I will marry you." It's clear? It's clear, anybody?
Yes, sir.
Next paragraph. A male creature came, but he was a dog. His name was Tuma. He happily brought her toe. Dayang Sumbi was very surprised, but she kept her promise. She married the dog. Tumang was actually a man who had been cursed by a witch to become a dog, but at a certain time, Tumang could turn back to be a normal man. The only son, Sangkuriang, was soon born, and he grew up to be a handsome and healthy boy. He always played with his very loyal dog, Tumang. He didn't know that he was actually his father, because Dayang Sumbi hid the spirit from him. Sangkuriang liked to hunt in the wood, of course with Tumang. One day, Dayang Sumbi asked him to bring home a deer herd, but after hunting for several days, he could not find any deer in the wood. He did not want to disappoint his mother and was thinking hard how to bring home a deer herd. Suddenly, he had a very bad idea. He killed Tuma. Then he brought his herd home and gave it to Dayang Sumbi. Sangkuriang could not cheat her. She knows what Tumang heard, so she got very angry and hit Sangkuriang's forehead with a piece of wood and told him to leave. With a bad wound on his forehead, Sangkuriang left the village. Many years later, Sangkuriang grew up to be a powerful man. One day, he went back to his village. He met a beautiful young man there, and he fell in love with her and at the first sight. It was Dayang Sumbi. She never got older because she had been brought eternally by the gods. Sangkuriang did not know that she was his mother, so he came to her and proposed marriage her. When she was close to her, Dayang Sumbi was surprised.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So
Oke,
the
students,
score is
pada
Sangkuriang
pertemuan
forehead.
ini kita membahas nama-nama
Okay,
benda
we
dalam
know
bahasa
that
Inggris
he was.
yang ada di sekitar kelas kita. Dan terima kasih untuk yang telah subscribe channel
Sorry,
ini.
Mr. Sri Andriani, can you mute?
Sorry, sorry.
Ah, okay. Next. She told him the truth and tried hard to explain it to him, but he did not believe her. She did not want to break his heart, so she accepted his proposal but gave him an impossible thing to do. She wanted him to build a lake and a boat in just one night. Sangkuriang agreed because he knew that he could make it with the help of his genius. By midnight, she finished her lake and then started making the boat. Dayang Sumbi was thinking hard to find a way to fail him. Before dawn, she asked the people in the village to burn the wood in the east, and the light made all the cook crowd think that the night will be over soon. The genius ran fast and left Sangkuriang before the boat was finished. Sangkuriang realized that Dayang Sumbi was cheating him. He got very angry and he kicked the boat upside down. It gradually became a mountain and it is now a mountain Tangkuban Perahu. Okay, student. Check your worksheet and verify that your answer are correct. And then in the activity 2, please write down the story with your own word. Okay, do you understand? Any question?
No, sir.
Any question?
Sir.
Okay. After you finish, I will ask you one of your group member to present with your own word. Okay? No
Okay, sir.
problem. Okay. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes maybe to arrange your story on the worksheet by your own word. Okay, time's over. I will ask one of you to present the story by your own word. Are you ready, everybody?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. Maybe I will ask Siti Maisarah. Can you please tell us about the story by your own word? Okay, can you start from now? It's okay. Jangan malu-malu. Ayo. Don't be shy. Silahkan ceritakan dengan bahasa sendiri. Tidak perlu tidak perlu juga menggunakan bahasa Inggris, boleh ya. Tapi lebih baik menggunakan bahasa Inggris kalau bisa. Silakan. Can you, Miss Siti?
Yeah. Hmm. Okay, I try my best. This is a story fairy tale, right? This story is, I think, little bad story because I think Sangkuriang is very what we call a bad person because he want to marry his mother and kill his pet Tumang his pet, right? And what we call I think that's all, sir.
Okay, thank you, Miss. Give applause. Okay, maybe one more student, right? I want to hear Mr. Kamaludin. Are you there? Okay, let's start, Mr. Kamaludin. You still mute, Mr. Kamaludin.
Hello?
Can you unmute?
Yeah. So sorry, sir.
Can you retell us with your own word about the story?
Okay. Thank you. Uh, Dayang Sumbi is a beautiful mother, and Sangkuriang is. Oh, so sorry. Sangkuriang was a handsome boy. Yeah. And then Sangkuriang want to marry to Dayang Sumbi, but Dayang Sumbi was his mother. So yeah, I don't know how they can marry. Yeah, because it's not suitable to rule. Okay, that's all, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kamal. Give applause. Okay. Now, I will ask you all what thing that you get from that story. What the information that you got from the story? Anybody can raise your hand? Anybody can tell us what the thing that you got from the story? Okay, Miss Tuti.
Thank you, sir. Sorry. You asked about the moral value of the story.
Everything that you got from the story.
Oh yeah. I think in that story we may not what I say. Uh, we may not married with my mother.
Okay. What else? Okay, Miss Sri, can you speak right now?
Okay, sir. Maybe we must to be honest, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay. What? Anybody? Maybe from the others. Okay, Mr. Dasopian.
We must do our promise, sir.
Okay, we must do our promise. Okay, good. Now, here we talk about a text. We talk about folktale. This folktale ini kategorinya adalah text narrative. This categories of narrative text. So from the narrative, we know that most of the sentence use past event. Okay, use past event. So in narrative text, there are four things that you must be, you have to learn. It was structure of the narrative text. The first one is orientation. Orientation means what happened at the beginning of the story, and then the second was is complication. Complication means the conflicts begin, and resolution. Resolution is how the complication was solved, and then the last is reorientation. That can be moral value. In this story, the moral value is, okay, anyone know? Ayo, siapa yang tahu moral value-nya di sini? Tadi sudah disebutkan beberapa. You can raise your hand if you know the answer. Okay, Ibu Siti Maisara.
I think moral value is tell us about not all of our ways. It can be true or it can be mine.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Mungkin ada yang lain dari anak-anak sekalian, mungkin ada yang beranggapan lain, boleh. Oke, nggak ada? Oke. Ya, sudah bagus ya. Jadi moral value-nya di sini yang pertama itu apa tadi? Bisa menepati janji gitu ya. Ya, ada dari Pak Darsofian tadi. Terus apa juga tadi harus yakin gitu kan, ada moral value-nya di situ. Okay, I think that's all for today. We can conclude that this story is about narrative text. This narrative text use most sentences use past event and have structure like orientation, complication, resolution, and the last is reorientation. Okay, before we close the lesson, I want to know apa yang ingin kalian apa yang sudah kalian dapatkan dan ingin kalian dapatkan lagi dari pelajaran ini. Kira-kira apa yang sudah kalian dapatkan dan apa yang ingin kalian dapatkan lagi dari pelajaran ini.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Kamal.
Okay, sir. From this subject, we got about the Sangkuriang folk tale or legend, and then for the next, please you talk to me about the Sasak story, sir. I like Sasak story.
Okay.
Please next time,
Oh.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, I like Mandalika. Putri Mandalika, sir.
No problem.
I like good Rinjani itu. Or Tambora. Why? Legend about Tambora. Please,
Okay.
yeah, next time. How about?
Next meeting will be local folk tale, right? Are you agree, everybody?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I think for today we enough for the lesson. So give applause for everybody. Yeah. Hopefully you have a nice day, and don't forget to learn more. Okay, at your home. Okay, thank you everybody. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.